After years of discussion and work behind the scenes, the Madison Police Department is a few steps away from starting a pilot program to put body cameras on its officers. Back in April of 2020, the Common Council established a body camera feasibility review committee. That committee submitted its report and model policy in January of 2021. Later that year, a resolution was introduced to authorize a pilot program. The council approved that resolution in April of 2022, and now the council will vote on actually implementing the program tomorrow night. New at 10, Caroline Dade spoke with Madison's police chief about his support for the program.
Amber, tonight Madison's Police Civilian Oversight Board voted to recommend Common Council approve the start of a body camera pilot program. In a sit-down interview, Police Chief Sean Barnes told me he thinks it's past time for his department to adopt the technology.
We believe that we're a little bit behind the times here in Madison.
Police Chief Sean Barnes says Madison is an outlier in a bad way when it comes to police body cameras.
It is probably the fastest adopted piece of technology in the history of policing. There's still some police departments that don't have computers in their car, but they have body-worn cameras.
According to the Wisconsin Department of Justice, 274 law enforcement agencies in the state were using body cameras in 2020. In 2022, Madison's Common Council first approved a pilot program to test the technology. And since then, Barnes has worked to write MPD's policies to govern the use of the cameras.
The officers will be randomly selected to wear it, and then we'll generalize those so that we can have findings that we can say, hey, this is what we think.
But the policies aren't a perfect match for what the Body Camera Feasibility Review Committee recommended.
I could not adapt it in its entirety. It just was not adaptable. We got as closely as we can. It's not perfect. The officers don't like it 100%. Some of the alders probably don't like it 100%.
Barnes says he knows some people in the community also don't like the idea of the program. He says he shares concerns about privacy and how data and information are stored. But he says he thinks the department's policies properly address those worries, and he's asking Common Council to approve the pilot program.
It's one of those things where, for once in a very, very long time, we actually have a really good compromise.
Tonight, the chair of the Body Camera Feasibility Review Committee said he wants to see the initiative go forward, despite the department's policies not being perfect. Tomorrow night's Common Council meeting starts at 6:30. You can go in person to the City County building or watch online.